The name alone lends images of homelessness and hopelessness. LA's Streets of Shame start here in Skid Row and extend across the entire city. But those who call this home say their pride is pushing them to get the city to stand by their side.
It has to be about housing the homeless first.
Suzette Shaw has lived in Skid Row for almost 7 years.
I was struggling to maintain a middle-class life and a middle-class neighborhood, and I lost everything.
She's not homeless, not anymore, not since she got into an affordable place to call home. The key word here is affordable, and that's why she's part of a coalition of nonprofit groups urging the city of LA to drop its new zoning plans that could take more than 60% of the Skid Row area and hand it over to high-end developers, potentially pushing more people into homelessness.
The hurdle year after year seems to be that we can't convince our leaders to stand up to big business, big real estate, and get them to do their fair share.
They call themselves Skid Row Now 2040, playing off the city's plan to gentrify parts of Skid Row and lure 100,000 new residents to downtown. The coalition is asking the city to force developers to include what they call deeply affordable housing units into their master plans.
The taxpayers have already supported Triple H. We've all done our part. And now we're asking big business to do their part too, but it requires us to get our leaders to hold big business accountable.
Development for downtown has to be equitable, and it has to support health and wellness. It has to acknowledge the folks that are already here and what this community needs.
For those like Shaw, they don't want to lose the historical significance that makes Skid Row what it is, not just for the homeless, but for the housed.
That would change the whole idea of how Skid Row is known as a community and as a home.
The city's new plan is still in its infancy. It could take a year before any changes are approved. Reporting from Skid Row, Cádiz Klemack, NBC4 News.